You think say you sabi Naija music? Old school or new school? Come show yourself for Gusto Gets the Song. You go win better. Call the number wey dey appear for your screen so. Naija music come win money.
Hello guys, welcome to Gusto Reactions. Once again, thank you so much for always liking, sharing, subscribing, telling your friends about what we do right at Gusto TV. Yes, Big Lala is still very much in the building. Show them your back now.
You show them your back when you do your own. I don't show anybody any back.
No, I don't back with this now. Nothing did there.
Nothing did my back.
Oh, liar. Anyways, we've got Davido up in the building today. OBO, the baddest himself. Baba is currently in America. I saw the performance on the private jet Bombardier Boys, and he's gone to a certain radio TV station right now, like a studio thing. I saw the YouTube clip and with DJ Charisma, and Davido is talking about a brand new album. I mean, ABT dropped last year, 2020, and we got a couple of songs here. You were the one who said that you felt, or did you say? That was into your mouth. But I thought I kind of felt like you said Davido, had done like enough on the ABT album.
Yes, now how many people shoot like 7, 8 videos,
7, 8 videos
for an album? And he's done quite a lot. Done quite a lot for the album. Yeah.
But this one is not, up yet. I mean, the one with Nicki Minaj, is still very much pending. We don't know if that's gonna come out or
if it's not. Yeah.
Yes, but it's about to move on from the ABT album. In this interview, Davido talked about Hollywood, talked about a couple of other things, and most importantly, he said, guys, let me just let the cat out of the bag right now. I have a new project dropping in 2021. Yes, Davido has said he's got a new project dropping in 2021, and fans should expect that. What do you think about this?
Well, I don't think it's something he should. I mean, is mentioned. Everyone seems to be moving on from albums. Considering the fact that his album came in was it November or thereabouts?
Yes, November.
It came around. If you look at it, 7, 8 months, in fact 10 months, that's more than enough time to actually push an album. Anything longer, unless you're just taking a break or things like that. So obviously he's, like I said before on the Better Time album, he's done all he could. He's done enough for that album. And if you've done enough for the album, what's next? You need to start dropping something new. And if something new is coming in maybe before the end of the year, then that means we'll be expecting a new single very soon from Davido. So that's what is expected. It's expected because it's done quite enough.
You don't think Davido is under any sort of pressure to drop an album? Looking at the fact that the past couple of months have they've not been like the best for Davido. Would an album or would a new single solve that problem or challenge?
I've come here several and said Davido needs to get back on his A game. He needs to drop bangers that would outdo what the others are doing. At the moment, it looks like he's taking third place. If you're going to be honest, he's taking that third place, and I don't think he's going to be happy with that standing. So, if he wants to get to the level that Wiz or that Burna are playing right now, the only way you can do is to drop more content. And what more content? More singles, new singles, not from your old albums, new singles and a new album, and that's exactly what he's going to do. Because the musician, if he's not going to do that, what else is he going to do? He can't use PR to cover all those things, appearance on Hollywood and things like that. Those won't work. Those won't work. Yeah.
Anyways, Davido talking about the new album, saying upcoming acting gigs, like you mentioned right now, Hollywood, and 3 other things they do reveal during his recent American interview. I mean, he revealed quite a whole lot, but talking about the album being the focus right now, an EP or a proper album?
I think Davido is done making EPs. Guys like David, Wiz, they would rarely do EPs. Wiz did an EP last time with Soundman, and I think he just did that. I don't want to say he did it to help.
Actually,
no, more like Soundman. It was 5 or 6 tracks now. Yeah. So that works as an EP, and now that was like an excuse to drop something from Wiz, because it was Starboy featuring this and Starboy, and things like that. But personally, for themselves, these guys, they don't do EPs. They are not in for the EP game. They are in for albums, because albums is what will give them what they're looking for.
So what kind of direction should Davido go with this album? What would you say, looking at the past 1 year, looking at how ABT did, looking at how his competitors are doing right now, Wiz and Burna Boy?
Yeah.
What sort of direction should Davido go with this album?
Well, I think he has to do more of the same. He needs to feature local acts as expected. He would feature some international acts as well. He needs to do both, to be honest. If we're going to say these guys are playing at the international level, then they need to be able to pull features from the international guys. Whether it's going to be another Chris, I don't wish for that to happen.
Chris Brown.
No, but I mean, there has to be, and the way he needs to do it, he needs to work with more, not really buzzing acts, but talented acts. He needs to work with David more, and on the home front as well. Then also his songs, personal songs by himself, he needs to come correct on them. He needs to have that one banger. Like he needs to get something in the mode of If or For, or the other songs that he had, and I'm pretty sure, I'm confident that he has all that in the stock.
Talking about the album itself right now. Now, you talked about Chris Brown, and I had come here before to say, oh, why can't Davido do a collaboration EP? A collaborative EP rather with a Chris Brown. Now, would you say that it would be good to have a Chris Brown collaborative EP and then have the album next year or something like that?
No. I mean, we have to look at what Chris Brown's schedules like. Is he looking to do that? It's not really down to David alone. It has to be something that they both agree on and they see as commercially viable. To me, I don't see it as commercially viable. I would prefer a David to run his thing by himself. It's not like ABT is a bad album. He also had AGT, which was a good album as well. So he just needs to consolidate on those efforts and do something better that's the aim right now, to get something better than a good time and a better time.
Exactly. I'm talking about the album name. I mean, this is Bant. I know this J Adokie says Davido's new album being produced right now. Is it a last time, a best time, 2, what a time, WAT, or another time 80? I know this is Bant and everything.
These are FCO.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Stop boy, Val, help me a bit. Now, do you think Davido will go in the route of all those time
series needs to be put?
This will put to your head. Why?
What's there a good time, a better time?
What a time?
What's the problem with time? I don't think. I'm expecting what the album name would be, and I hope it's not going to be like
the best time.
The best time. I don't want to hear that. Let's just leave that series out of it. The same way you would have thought Adekunle Gold would have what's the name of that his album? Afropop Volume 1, have you?
Yeah, Afropop Volume. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he won't have Afropop Volume 2. I don't think he will. I think it's just leave it at that a bit.
Okay. Well, as we go finally, fans actually are waiting for new Davido music. But you say that you don't think he's under any sort of pressure in any way.
No, I don't think so.
And you feel that he will take his time to drop whenever he wants to drop.
Yeah,
of course, single before
it makes sense if like there's a schedule every 12, every 13 months. As an artist, that's what you are there for now. At least be on a project or make a project for yourself. Not to be dropping 6 months or 7 months after you just dropped one.
So this is purely Davido. There's no influence of what these two guys are doing.
No, there's a slight influence with what these guys are doing. But if he has already expensed everything he can on his current project that he has, what's next to do? Drop another project. What else will you be? I mean, do singles, drop your project. That's all they have.
Okay, guys, let's have your thoughts on that one. Davido, OBO himself saying, I've got a project coming this year, 2021. Watch out for that. Of course, before then, a new single would also, drop. Is Davido under any pressure at the moment to drop, bangers, to drop music, to drop an album? Is he looking at the likes of Wiz and Burna to do his thing? Or is just doing it based on the fact that there's a schedule already and he's following that schedule religiously? Put everything down below. We'll see you guys on the next one. Stay safe. Peace.